Now, live, the #1 news in the Capital District. Marty Aarons, Liz Bishop, sports with Kyle Kraska, and meteorologist Neal Estano. This is News Center 6.
And good evening, everybody. It is a tragic mystery, and a baby's life could be in jeopardy tonight. A woman delivers an infant, but then the baby disappears. Albany News Chief Judy Sanders reports live now from Colony. Judy?
Marty, one day the mentally ill woman was pregnant, the next day she was not. And the last time her husband saw her pregnant was here where they live at the Bluebell Motel.
I'm sending on a tour for people to keep their eyes open for the lady.
Eric Potter wants to know what happened to his baby girl. Potter's 44-year-old wife, Beth, a paranoid schizophrenic who was 8.5 months pregnant, apparently gave birth between early Monday night and early Tuesday night, but the baby is missing.
I was asleep when I woke up. I saw blood on her rear end. She said it was hemorrhoid. And when she took a shower, I called the paramedic.
For a second day, police had dogs search the woods behind their cabin at the Bluebell Motel. They checked a vacant house next door and even dumpsters, but they came up empty.
This one is specifically trained to detect decomposing bodies, and it came up negative today.
Potter says they have 4 other boys, one which she delivered herself, and all were taken away from her. She's been in and out of the Capital District Psychiatric Center and is back there now. You think she killed the baby?
No. She would never kill anything. No, I don't think she killed the baby.
What do you think happened to her then?
I don't know.
Other motel residents with young children say she never talked about the baby.
If she was involved with mental health workers and they knew that baby was doing a crime, they should have been out here and had her out of here and kept an eye on her. And this would have never happened. It's sad, and it really is.
And she's not talking to police.
It's either intentional on her part not to be speaking with us, or it may be by reason of her illness that she can't speak with us. She's blocked it out or whatever her illness has brought to bear.
But Eric continues to hope his baby's alive.
It's a mystery. It's a complete mystery to me.
Colony police need help in finding this baby, even if it's someone that Beth Potter gave it to keep in their care. The number to reach the Colony police is 783-2811. Marty?
Judy, how do we know it's a girl at this point if she's not talking?
Well, Eric Potter said that she did have amniocentesis, which is a test for babies in the womb, and the baby at that time was said to be a girl.
All righty, Judy Sanders reporting live.
Well, it has happened again for the second time in a week. The same junior high school is evacuated after a dangerous student prank. This time, it's a stink bomb. Marianne Worley is live at Iroquois Middle School in Niskayuna with the details and pictures seen only here on News Center 6. Marianne.
Liz, it was just 1 week ago today that a student sprayed pepper gas in a classroom here at the Iroquois Middle School and sent 18 people in the hospital. Now, that frightening memory was fresh in the minds of students and teachers this afternoon when someone set off a stink bomb.
This time, it was a vial of ammonium sulfide, a stink bomb set off in a hallway of the Iroquois Middle School that forced a mass evacuation this afternoon and sent one teacher who had handled the vial to the hospital. 14-year-old 8th grader Mohammed Salim is suspended for 3 days for being a part of the incident.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done it. Took it from my friend and then give it back because I would have never gotten into any of the trouble that I've gotten into.
Mohammed and school officials say one other 8th grader brought 3 stink bombs to school today and gave them to other students. That unnamed 8th grader is reportedly the boy who set it off and caused students to be out of school for a half hour.
Well, it's not pleasant, and we're always worried about safety of both students, and now we've got a teacher who's also had to be checked. That is not a very responsible or positive way to have students behaving in the building, and we're not pleased with it.
It was just last week at Iroquois Middle School that a student sprayed pepper gas into a fan in a French class and sent 18 students and teachers to the hospital. Mohammed Salim's mother is furious at her son and wanted him to apologize on our air.
Last week was worse because a lot of people got sick, but this time it could have been worse if it was a different thing. But this one wasn't as worse, but some other person can bring in something like this and it could be worse and hurt more other people.
Now, 4 other kids, we're told, are also being suspended for a maximum of 5 days. That teacher, Liz, was not seriously hurt. She was released.
Marianne, do we know where these kids are getting these things?
No, we don't, apparently. And I should also mention that the kids who were responsible for this incident are not the same kids responsible for the pepper gas last week. But we don't know where they're getting them.
All right, Marianne Worley, thank you.
Please take a good look at this man. Police think he might have sexually preyed on dozens of boys and scammed many area banks as well. Authorities originally arrested 48